Okay, this first one here is relying on us being able to spot or split the squared bracket on the bottom. Once we know that, we're able to simplify and end up with 2x plus 3 over x plus 2. Just one mark available there. Question 2, there are 4 parts. Algebraic fractions, and we're just looking at the 4 different operations. So for part A, we're adding fractions. They already have a common denominator of x, so we just need to add the numerators. So 5 over x plus 3 over x would give us 8 over x. For B, we don't have a common denominator. One is y and one is x. So we need to make a common denominator. We're going to make it xy. To get 2 over y into this form is to multiply by x. So that would be 2x. And to get the 2 over x into this form I need to multiply by y. So it would be minus 2y. Okay, see, we're multiplying fractions. This is the easiest of all the operations. We multiply numerators and we multiply denominators. I'm going to put them in alphabetical order when I put them together, so it's going to be 3pq over 2r. Now I'm dividing. The easiest way to divide is to flip the second fraction and multiply pr over 3q. Third question is changing the subject of the formula. And we need to think of this like an equation. We're trying to get r to be on its own, so we're going to move away everything else gradually. First thing I'm going to move is the s. So it's going to become p minus s equals qr. The q is multiplying the r, so if I move that over, it'll divide. And I'm just going to turn it around for tidiness. R equals p minus s over q. Question 4, we're looking at surds. The first part is a simplification. When we're simplifying a surd, we're looking for 2 factors of the number under the root, and we'd like one of them to be a square number. So in this case I'm going to say it's 9 times 2. And I know that root of 9 times 2 is the same as root 9 times root 2. And the square root of 9 is 3. So that's 3 root 2. For B, I've got root 9 over root 4. It's straightforward. Don't try to do anything complicated here. The square root of 9 is 3. And the square root of 4 is 2. Question 5 is testing our knowledge of indices. And the first one, we'll look at the top first. We've got y to the power of 3 times y to the power of 5. When we multiply indices with the same base, we simply add the indices. So that gives us y to the power of 8 over y to the power of 2. When we divide indices with the same base, we do a subtraction. So 8 over 2 gives us y to the power of 6. Part B. We've got 2a to the power of 3 over 2 times 5a to the negative a half. What you need to remember with a question like this is this is the same as if I split all of these up. And in multiplication, I can choose to multiply in whichever order I like. And it's easiest for me here to choose to multiply the numbers first. So when you see this kind of question, you don't need to lay it out like this. But just when you see those, go first to the numbers, the coefficients, and use them. So 2 times 5 is 10. And I'm going to, when I'm multiplying with the same base, I add the indices. So 3 over 2 plus negative a half is 2 over 2. 2 over 2 is the same as 1. So that's just going to give me 10a. That's the end of outcome 1. And for outcome 1, you need 9 out of 13 to pass. Of course, we're all aiming for 13.